Goldberg is known as one of the most unstoppable forces in wrestling history, but even legends fall. Despite his dominance, a small number of wrestlers managed to defeat Goldberg cleanly. These victories shocked fans and proved that even Goldberg wasn't invincible. Here are 5 men who beat Goldberg decisively. Number 5. Booker T. Booker T is one of the most underrated legends in professional wrestling history, and his clean victory over Goldberg remains one of the most surprising results of Goldberg's career. The two faced each other only once, which makes this result even more memorable. At the time, Goldberg was already established as a dominant powerhouse, feared for his explosive spear and jackhammer combination. Most fans expected Goldberg to overpower Booker T quickly, just as he had done to so many others. However, Booker T entered the match with confidence, experience, and a strategic mindset. Unlike many of Goldberg's opponents, Booker did not rush or panic. He relied on timing, ring awareness, and smart counters to avoid Goldberg's early offense. By surviving the initial explosion, Booker neutralized Goldberg's biggest advantage. As the match progressed, Booker T capitalized on Goldberg's mistakes. His athleticism and endurance allowed him to keep pace, while his experience helped him control the tempo. When Booker finally secured the victory, it was clean and undeniable. There were no controversial finishes, no excuses, and no outside interference. This win cemented Booker T's credibility as a top-tier competitor. Beating Goldberg cleanly, especially in their only encounter, proved that Booker T was far more than just a talented performer. He was a true main-event caliber wrestler who could stand toe-to-toe with the most dangerous man in the business and walk away victorious. Number 4. Bret Hart. The rivalry between Bret Hart and Goldberg is one of the most discussed and controversial stories in wrestling history. Bret Hart was already a legendary technician, known for his precision, discipline, and storytelling inside the ring. When he faced Goldberg in 1999, expectations were high, but the outcome would leave a lasting mark on both careers. During their match, Goldberg delivered a kick that legitimately injured Bret Hart's neck. The injury was severe and ultimately played a role in ending Bret Hart's full-time wrestling career. Despite the physical damage, Bret Hart went on to defeat Goldberg cleanly in that encounter. The result itself was shocking, but the circumstances made it unforgettable. From a storyline perspective, Bret Hart's victory represented intelligence and experience overcoming raw power. Bret did not try to outmuscle Goldberg. Instead, he used strategy, timing, and technical skill to control the match. His clean win demonstrated that wrestling ability and ring psychology could overcome brute force. Although the injury overshadowed the result, the fact remains that Bret Hart defeated Goldberg clearly. This victory added another layer to Bret Hart's legendary career, even as it marked the beginning of an unfortunate chapter. It also served as a reminder that Goldberg's aggressive style, while effective, carried serious risks. Number 3. Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley's clean victory over Goldberg stands out because of its emotional intensity. Lashley is a powerhouse in his own right, combining strength, speed, and legitimate athletic credentials. When he faced Goldberg, the match quickly became personal due to Goldberg's son being involved in the storyline. During the build-up and the match itself, tensions escalated beyond a standard wrestling rivalry. Lashley targeted Goldberg relentlessly, exploiting emotional weakness rather than just physical vulnerability. Goldberg, known for his rage-fueled performances, became distracted and unfocused. That distraction proved costly. Bobby Lashley maintained control, using his power and aggression to dominate key moments. When Lashley secured the victory, it was clean and decisive. There were no flukes or technicalities. Lashley simply outperformed Goldberg on that night. This win elevated Bobby Lashley's status significantly. Defeating Goldberg cleanly sent a strong message to the WWE audience that Lashley belonged among the elite. It wasn't just a victory, it was a statement. Lashley showed that he could match Goldberg's strength and surpass him mentally, proving that emotional control can be just as important as raw power. Number 2. Triple H. Triple H and Goldberg shared a long-standing rivalry that spanned different eras and companies. Their animosity was rooted in clashing egos, philosophies, and leadership roles. When Triple H finally defeated Goldberg cleanly, it felt like the culmination of years of tension. Triple H approached Goldberg differently than most opponents. Instead of meeting power with power, he relied on strategy, experience, and calculated offense. He knew Goldberg's weaknesses and waited for the perfect moment to exploit them. This patience paid off. The clean victory over Goldberg was a defining moment for Triple H. It reinforced his reputation as a master strategist who could defeat even the most dominant forces through intelligence and adaptability. Unlike others who fell victim to Goldberg's explosive style, Triple H controlled the pace and dictated the match. This win symbolized the triumph of experience over brute force. It also added another chapter to Triple H's legacy as one of the smartest and most successful competitors in wrestling history. Beating Goldberg cleanly proved that dominance alone is not enough. Number 1. Gunther. At the top of this list stands Gunther, a modern-era powerhouse known for his brutal style and unmatched physical conditioning. Gunther's clean victory over Goldberg represents a symbolic passing of the torch. Unlike Goldberg's explosive approach, Gunther relies on sustained punishment, discipline, and relentless pressure. From the opening moments, Gunther treated Goldberg not as a legend, but as an opponent. He absorbed Goldberg's early offense and responded with precision strikes and punishing chops. This approach neutralized Goldberg's momentum and exposed the limits of his explosive style. Gunther's victory was clean, decisive, and respectful. It showcased a new era of dominance built on endurance and technique rather than quick destruction. Beating Goldberg in this manner elevated Gunther's status as one of the most dangerous competitors in wrestling today. This win symbolized the evolution of power in wrestling. Gunther proved that dominance can be methodical and controlled. Defeating Goldberg cleanly placed him at the top of this list and solidified his reputation as a modern-day force.